Hi friends, it's Jasmine. I'm back again with another video. In this video, I'll be doing my everyday makeup look, and I'll also be talking about my makeup favorites, products that I've been using for a long time, and products that I would just recommend. So, I already have my foundation on. I have Fenty Beauty's foundation by Rihanna. This one retails for $35 and it has 32 ml of product inside. So this foundation has a soft matte finish. I have an oily, sometimes combination skin, and this really works for my skin because it's matte, but at the same time it doesn't look too drying. This has a buildable coverage, it's medium to full, and I like how even though you apply another layer, it doesn't really look cakey. For someone who doesn't put foundation every day, this might be heavy. The shade that I'm using is 220. This one has a warm undertone, and I like how even though this is on the cheaper side of the high end, you really get the most out of the product. I use foundation almost every day, and I would say that this lasts me around 3 to 4 months, and it's just a really good quality foundation. Okay, so next, moving on, I have Tarte Airspun Loose Powder in the shade Translucent. So I really like this because it's cheap and it works. Some people says that kind of smells like your grandma. Well, I love my grandma, so I don't have a problem with that. Kidding aside, I think it does its job, and it retails for $5.97 usually, I think. And for that price, you also use it for a long time. I think I've been using this for about 10 months now, and just look, there's still so much product in there. I'm just using the same brush that I use for foundation, and what I like to do is I just put this on my under eye. So next, what do we have next? Oh, and by the way, I don't typically use concealer, and I ran out of concealer. I would recommend Essence concealer because it's cheap and it has nice consistency, but because I can build the coverage of this one, I just use this. I'll be using Benefit's Gimme Brow in the shade 3. I think that's their soft brown shade, and I only have the mini travel version. This came in a set. The regular size of this one retails for $24, and I like this because it's very forgiving. You know how some products, when you apply them, even with just one layer, you're just like, whoa. This one, it's not like that. It looks natural, and at the same time, it's buildable. Okay. And I don't really spend a lot of time on my brows. As you could tell, my brows are very unruly. For eyeshadow, I have Morphe's 350 palette. This one is the one that has a mixture of matte and shimmery shade. So this one retails for $25. My friend got this for me. Thank you, Nikki. And it just has beautiful warm tones. You really have an assortment. You can go from an everyday look to more glam. And the shades don't have a name, so I'm just gonna point at the shade that I'll be using. This one right here. It's more of a warm brown. I would say this is like an everyday shade for me. I'm just putting that all over my lids to add some color. Just blend them. For mascara, I'll be using Glossier's Lash Lick Mascara. This one retails for $16. And this is a mascara that I use just for an everyday look. It wouldn't give you dramatic results. Yeah, I think Glossier just gravitates towards the more natural makeup, and I just use this when I do an everyday makeup. I just like how it doesn't make your lashes look clumpy. Me curling my lashes, please give me a second. Mascara is done. As I've said, this is just something very natural, but that's what makes it perfect for me because it doesn't feel heavy and it doesn't irritate my eyes, which sometimes happens to me when I wear really heavy mascara. If I want to look a little bit more glam, then I use L'Oreal's Lash Paradise. I think forgot how much this costs. I think it's around $8 to $10. This is a dupe for Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara, and it really gives your lash volume. This is Fenty Beauty's bronzer in the shade Island Ting. What I like about this bronzer is that the shade just makes you look like you spent some time under the sun. It's also very blendable. It's like the foundation, the bronzer has a good shade range. I really commend Rihanna for making products that cater to a lot of skin tones. So you can see I have a lot of the product left still, and I use it a lot. Not every day, but enough. Okay, next, I'm very excited about this. Next we have this blush duo by Jouer. This one is in the shade Rose Gold, and I think this is my favorite makeup product. This one is $30, and just look at the shades. I really love Rose Gold, and for me, this gives me the perfect flush. This one makes your skin look more radiant. It has a really nice sheen to it. It has some shimmers, but nothing that looks too glittery. It looks kind of natural, and I just like how this goes well with all makeup looks that I do. But then again, I always stick to usually warm toned makeup looks. There. Yeah. I think this will always be my go-to. Next, I'll be applying lipstick, and I'm using a Filipino brand. In case you don't know, I was born and raised in the Philippines. This one is from a company called Sunnies Face, and this is their Fluffmatte Lipstick. And this one I'm also really obsessed with because it feels weightless on your lips. I mean, that's how the website describes it, but I really agree with that. And it's matte, but it's not drying. It glides on very easily, and it's pigmented. I'll be using the shade Baby Spice. I don't think this is available internationally yet. They are working on it. In the Philippines, this is around 395 pesos, which is approximately close to $8. And my lips tend to get dry, and with this lipstick, I don't think that it emphasizes the dryness of my lips. So I really like it, and it doesn't dry it out, and it's matte. Okay. Oops, I almost forgot. Highlighter. We'll just be using the highlighter from this palette. This is Aspyn Ovard's collaboration with Tarte. And this is what I usually bring when I'm traveling because it has a blush, and it has a lot of neutral shades with some shimmery one if you want extra glam. And of course, the highlighter. I like how this highlighter doesn't look too harsh on the skin. A little bit in the inner corner of my eyes. And then we're ready for some setting spray. First time I was trying to film, when I was spraying this, it looked like I was in pain. So I'm gonna try to look nicer or more presentable. Hopefully it can do it. It's actually a facial toner from Trader Joe's. This is their Rose Water Facial Toner, and this is $3.99. And I really like this. It hydrates my skin and it makes me look more dewy, and it sets up my makeup nicely. It doesn't make a dramatic difference with longevity of the makeup, but for $3.99 I'm not gonna complain. It has witch hazel, which is good for blemishes, but at the same time it also has fragrance, so I don't think I'll recommend this to people with sensitive skin. If your skin tolerates fragrance, then this is a good product to try. I think that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, friends. Bye!